Chasing wealth without balance isn't success. It's burnout waiting to happen. Let's explore how to build wealth and preserve your life. I'm David Stevens with Stevens Capital Partners. Many business owners and aspiring wealth builders ask, how do I grow wealth without sacrificing my family, my health, or sanity? The truth is, pushing it all in business without guardrails often leads to exhaustion, broken relationships, and burnout. In this episode, we'll cover three key areas to help you build wealth sustainably: setting boundaries and rhythms, building support, and even delegation. How about preserving personal well being with rest and purpose? We'll also share real data so you're going to know that you're not alone, and specifically practical steps that you can take not tomorrow, but tonight. So, point number one is we want to set clear boundaries and rhythms, protecting time for life, not just work. When we think about this, we want to actually acknowledge the fact that without defined boundaries between business and life, work ends up creeping in, evenings, weekends, vacations, and it leads to exhaustion. We've all experienced this. Having a sustainable rhythm protects our productivity and our personal life. Matter of fact, according to recent data, 42% of small business owners report experiencing burnout. Matter of fact, a 2025 Global Entrepreneur Wellbeing Study found that entrepreneurs who set work-life boundaries, they actually experience far lower burnout. About 45% of boundary setters reported low burnout compared to just 6% among those who failed to set boundaries. So that's pretty compelling. Let's talk about some practical steps. Number one, we have to define office hours and stick to them. How many of us have ever set office hours but not stuck to them? I'm guilty. We want to treat our business kind of like a job, setting the workday when it begins and when it ends. Outside those hours, we're going to turn off the business alerts, turn off notifications. We're going to schedule off time with the same seriousness as we would if it was a meeting. Putting things like family dinners, hobbies, vacations on the calendar, blocking them first so then we can fill those gaps in. Use a shutdown ritual. At the end of work hours, take 5 to 10 minutes to write tomorrow's top 3 business tasks and then close your laptop, symbiotically and practically shifting out of work mode. Reassess weekly. Once a week, ask, did I overwork? Did work bleed into personal life? Adjust boundaries as needed. This first step lays the foundation so business growth doesn't come at the cost of your well-being or relationships. Point number two, build support. We have to delegate and avoid doing it all alone. I know I'm guilty of this myself. How about this? Trying to handle every aspect of business alone, from sales to operations to bookkeeping, it not only drains time and energy, but creates burnout environment. Support and delegation are essential for sustainable growth and a healthier life. Here are some practical steps. Identify low leverage tasks. Admin, bookkeeping, repetitive tasks that are things that someone else can do. Freeing up anywhere from 5 to 10 hours per week can significantly reduce stress. Hire help. Outsource, delegate. Maybe a virtual assistant or a part-time bookkeeper, freelancer, something like that. Even small support can make a big difference. Create a support network. This is critical. I've done this personally. Fellow entrepreneurs, mentors, or trusted advisors who understand the business pressures that you're dealing with, and they can offer you advice or just an outlet to actually be able to communicate. Implement systems and processes. Use documented procedures, automation tools, and workflows so tasks don't rely solely on you. This is going to help significantly with scaling and personal bandwidth. By sharing the load, you protect your time, energy, and mental capacity, really making wealth building sustainable rather than all-consuming. Point number three, preserve personal well-being. Rest, that's a good word. Purpose and long-term view, that's what we want to see. Building wealth isn't just about revenue or net worth. It should also serve your life goals, health, relationships, legacy. Without attention to personal well-being, rest, mental health, and purpose, really the climb can lead to hollow success or even collapse. In a recent report, 52% of entrepreneurs said they experience burnout at least once a year. Many report mental health issues, sleep disruption, physical exhaustion, or neglect of personal health. Practical steps are as follows. Let's think about it this way. Block regular rest and recovery, daily, weekly, yearly. Daily could be like a daily wind down. Weekly might be no work blocks, specifically on the weekends. Yearly could be a vacation once a year. What you're going to do is want to define and revisit your why, like writing down why you're building the wealth. Is it for your family, freedom, impact, legacy? Use that as a compass when you feel like workload is really starting to try to overtake your life. Prioritize health habits, sleep, movement, nutrition, even simple routines like 20 minutes of exercise or a walk. It can really just reset your mental clarity. Schedule non negotiable personal time, family meals, hobbies, friends, time that no one will try to interrupt. These are some things that can really make an impact. This third pillar ensures the wealth you're building actually enriches your life, not just your bank account. And really, it lays a foundation for long term success and fulfillment. Building wealth and building a life shouldn't be opposing goals, they should be aligned. By setting boundaries, embracing support, and delegating things, it really preserves your well being and your purpose. What we're doing is we're giving ourselves an opportunity or a chance to create not just wealth, but meaningful, sustainable success. At Stevens Capital Partners, we believe true financial planning includes whole life, business, personal values, health, family, legacy, all of these areas together. If you want help creating a balanced growth plan tailored to your business and life goals, reach out. Let's build wealth together. And let's build wealth that lasts and not just impacts your finances, but impacts your whole life. Thanks for tuning in to Stevens Capital Partners. If you like this episode, please make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. I'm David Stevens with Stevens Capital Partners, and we'll see you next time.